Okay, good evening, everybody, and welcome live to the Husky Gym. It's girls high school volleyball tonight on MCTV. Happy to have you with us. Where the Mifflin County Lady Huskies will be trying to pick up their second win of the season tonight. They come in with a mark of 1-3. Their victory was a non-league win over East Juniata. And tonight they host Carlisle, the Lady Thundering Herd, still looking for their first win of the season as Carlisle comes in with a mark of 0-4. So starting lineups just announced here at the Dog Pound, and we are about ready to get underway. The JV game, by the way, went to Carlisle. Lady Thundering Herd JV's a winner 2-0. Pretty exciting second game, but Carlisle did hold on for the 2-point victory. So both teams out on the court. The Huskies wearing their black with the white numbers, and Carlisle in the visiting green. So Mifflin County is going to serve to get this thing started tonight. Freshman Jamie Lee Gilbert with the serve, and we are underway. Good shot from the back row by Hirschberger. Carlisle keeps it alive. Again, Hirschberger digs from the back. Nice set by Mifflin County. Riley Hine gets it across. Thundering Herd getting it back. And a nice volley here for the first point of the match. And it's a double hit against Carlisle. Give the point to the Huskies. So Mifflin County on the board first. Our Lady Huskies are up 1-0. Again, Jamie Lee Gilbert, a freshman, will serve. Nice serve by Gilbert, and give it to her. It's 2-0. Lady Huskies. If you don't get a chance to watch a lot of high school volleyball, it is the best of 5. We're just underway here in game number 1. Things got a little bit late today as Carlisle was late arriving. And then the JV game had a couple different delays in it. So back to live action. Carlisle going to get back across, and that will go off of Gilbert and out of play. So Carlisle is on the board, and it will be side out to the Lady Thundering Herd. 2-1 in game number 1. Our Mifflin County girls are in front. Diana Kuntz-Green will serve. Gets it over. And Mifflin County unable to get the return that time as Carly Fake came up a little bit short, trying to get that ball back over the net. And so the serve stays with Carlisle. Green, a lefty with a strong serve, but Hirschberger there for the Huskies, and Hirschberger with a nice shot from the back row. Dakota leading the team in kills in the early season, and that certainly was expected. That shot this time from Gabby Lynch is a little bit too strong out of play, and the serve will stay with the Thundering Herd. Nice serve, but a nice dig there from Mifflin County. Hine gets it back across and give her the point. So Riley Hine, the sophomore. There's a good look at Riley, number 17 in the front row. And the Huskies will serve with this game now tied at 3-all. And the serve a little bit too strong that time by Gabby Lynch, so give it right back over to Carlisle. They will serve with a 1-point lead. It's 4-3 Carlisle here early. So our first sporting event of the year on MCTV. Happy to have you with us here tonight for some girls volleyball. And that serve is out wide right. So both teams exchange serves. And we're knotted once again at 4 apiece. Riley Hine will now serve for the Huskies. And Riley's a little too strong. So that's 3 straight serves out of the court. And Carlisle will serve with a 5-4 lead. Emily Sheff serving, and she hits it into the net, and that is 4 consecutive serves. First 3 were out of play. That one does not cross the net. And now multiple subs for both teams coming in. Checking in for the Huskies, junior Grace Paez DeVoli, seeing her first action. Mifflin County serving. We're tied at 5. And that is in or out. There seems to be a little bit of confusion, and it will be out. So both teams really struggling here in the early going with the serves. Amelia Morris now set to serve for Carlisle, and she hits it into the net. So both teams really with a lot of mishits here in the early going. Gabby Lynch checks back in for Mifflin County. And now Dakota Hirschberger will serve for the Huskies. Nice serve for Dakota. Give her the ace. And Mifflin County back on top 7-6. So Dakota will try to keep it rolling here a little bit. Places that one right in the center. Carlisle gets it back across. Hirschberger sets it in the middle. Sudam gets it across. Carlisle working to get it back. Nice block in the front row for Mifflin County, and a winner. That's Grayson Haynes, the sophomore, who will get that one, number 25. There's a shot of Grayson in the front. And Hirschberger tries to keep it rolling here. It's a 8-6 Husky lead. And that shot is wide. Good attempt there by Carlisle, but a little bit wide. And Hirschberger keeping it rolling. So after nobody able to maintain a serve, Dakota's on a little bit of a run here for the Huskies. And Gabby Lynch unable to connect. And that'll end the run for the Lady Huskies. Serve will go back to Carlisle. They serve down 2. It's 9-7. Number 10, Jessica Fletcher, serving for the Lady Thundering Herd. Nice little dink and a great save that time by Sudam for Mifflin County. Shot to the back row, but Dakota is there to keep it alive. And now Dakota with a thunder shot from the back. And that's a winner. Good, strong hit by Hirschberger. And Sudam. Olivia Sudam, the junior, will serve here for the Huskies. They have the serve and a 3-point lead. It's 10-7 here in game number 1. After struggling early, the last several Mifflin County serves have looked very good. That time the shot by the Lady Huskies out of bounds, and the serve will go back to Carlisle. Caitlin Anderson will serve here for Carlisle. Anderson gets it across. And that time the shot for Mifflin County by Paez DeVoli was a little strong out of bounds. And so Carlisle cuts into the lead. They serve, trailing 9-10. Make it 10-10. So Hirschberger had a nice run for the Huskies, and now Caitlin Anderson doing the same for Carlisle. The senior will serve with our score knotted up at 10s. And that shot a little bit too long for Mifflin County. And so Carlisle's back in front here in game number 1. Anderson, strong serve, and that one goes off of Olivia Sudam. And with that, head coach Jenna Slapika decides to take a timeout. So our Lady Huskies will gather for a little strategy. Slapika's first season as head coach for the Lady Huskies. Again, we mentioned as we take a look in the huddle here during the timeout that Mifflin County is 1-3. And again, Carlisle still looking for their first win of the season. They come in at 0-4. These two teams a couple years back were both in the top division of the Keystone League. This is a non-league match. I think it's a non-league match today. I'm going to actually have to check on that. But the Lady Huskies were moved down a couple divisions, and now Carlisle, I believe, was also moved down out of the Commonwealth. Set to resume play after that timeout. Carlisle serving up 12-10. Hirschberger a little strong on that one. And the Carlisle senior has a little run going here. Anderson serving with her team now up by 3. Nice little set. Hine with the shot for the Huskies. Carlisle getting it back across, deflected by Hine, and Mifflin County unable to get that one. So Carlisle, after being down early, has sort of settled themselves here. And they now have a 4-point lead. It's 14-10. Anderson across the net. Little tap at the net, and she dinks it right in there. Give the point to number 29, Emily Sheff. And Mifflin County will stop for a sub here. Jamie Lee Gilbert, the freshman, checks back in, replacing Paez DeVoli, the junior, for Mifflin County. So Mifflin County needs to break this serve here, as Anderson's been on a nice little run, and give her another point. That time Mifflin County just not communicating real well. About right in the middle of the court. And all of a sudden Carlisle is up 16-10 here in game number 1. Huskies need to break this serve. Anderson gets it across. Sudam digs it out. And a little dink, knocked right back across. And give the point to Carlisle. So Anderson, I believe, now has 9 straight points here. And that'll end that run. So she shoots that one right into the net. That'll give the Huskies a point, make it 17-11, and it'll be a serve for Mifflin County. So Gilbert, who just rotated back in, will be back there serving. Let's see if she can get Mifflin County going here a little bit. Gilbert cross. Carlisle does get the return. Mifflin County setting up a shot here for Hine. Hine knocked right back at her, but Riley got it right back across. And a little dink here by Carlisle, and nicely placed, give them another point. So it's not really been the power game for Carlisle. That time it was it was Amelia Morris who placed that one just perfectly right over the front line for a point for Carlisle. So Thundering Herd up 18-11. Lefty serves it across. Mifflin County, nice dig. Hirschberger gets it across. Carlisle there working to get it back. Another little dink shot. This time, however, Mifflin County is there. And on the return shot that time by Gabby Lynch, it was just wide of the net, and it'll be out of bounds. So 19-11. Thundering Herd with the serve. Sudam there to dig it for the Huskies. Dakota Hirschberger gets it across. Other shot across once again, Sudam. Gilbert this time. Nice little set And the point for the Huskies. Nicely done that time by Carly Fake, the junior, number 18. There's a look at Carly and the front line currently for the Huskies. And for Mifflin County, it's Gabby Lynch back to serve. Lynch gets it across. Carlisle with Anderson with a strong shot to the back row. But Mifflin County was there. Hirschberger lobs it across. And that time, nice little return by Hirschberger, but Carlisle was there to match it. Now Mifflin County will try to keep this rally alive, and they do. Good effort by both teams here. One of our longer rallies of the evening so far. Anderson sets up Morris. Oh, and she just dinks it right in there again. Amelia Morris, that's her second little touch drop shot. And the lead grows to 8. It's 20-12 in favor of Carlisle. And now Coach Oliver will substitute as Mayanna Kuntz-Green checks in. So the serve back to the visitors. They have the ball and an 8-point lead. Sudam digs it out. Pass back across and a nice shot, but a good save over there by Carlisle as they keep it alive. And a little bit of a mishit that time for Mifflin County, as Hirschberger had that go off the side of her hand. And Carlisle closing in on game number 1 here as they are up 21-12. Serve is wide, however, and so the Huskies will get it right back. Sophomore Riley Hine will get the serve here for Mifflin County. Riley nicely placed and give her the point. Really nice low, strong serve there by the 10th grader. Hine again. Same spot, this time Carlisle is there. And from the back row that time, Elena Seeley unable to get it across. And the lead grows to 22-14. Serve for Carlisle just creeps over. Back in the day, that would have been a net serve, but that was a long time ago in volleyball, so it counts as a point. And it's 23-14. Carlisle in front. Serve gets across. Hirschberger with a strong shot, but a really nice block. But give Mifflin County credit for staying with that. Unfortunately, the return goes wide, and it is game point. Again, it's the best of 5. This is game 1. And they serve up 24-14, does Carlisle. Huskies get it across. Good dig that time. And the point, however, as it went off the net, goes to Carlisle. So the Lady Thundering Herd will take game 1. They win it 25-14. So Coach Slepika gets the Lady Huskies together. Young team here for Mifflin County as we take a look inside the huddle here. There is 3 minutes, by the way, between games. So both teams huddle up. But as I was saying, a young team here for Mifflin County is several juniors on this squad, a freshman, a couple sophomores, and no seniors. Carlisle, not sure exactly why. Their head coach, Rome Oliver, did not really say, but they come with a rather short bench tonight. 4 juniors that are on their roster did not make the trip. But of their 9 players, they have 4 seniors in this lineup this evening. So Mifflin County will try to regroup here in game number 2. Again, if you joined us late, Lady Huskies are currently 1-3 on the season. And there comes Coach Slepica back in the huddle. Mifflin County off and running again this season in all of their fall sports. The cross-country teams had a unique situation as they just returned from Galveston, Texas. Really a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, and they took advantage of it and went to a cross-country meet, Texas style, at least Galveston, Texas style, where the race was run entirely on the beach. So that was a whole new experience. A lot of runners in the event, a lot of teams in the event. Our Mifflin County squads were the only team from out of state. And anyhow, I know the results of our boys. I didn't get the girls, but the boys I know ended up finishing pretty well, especially considering the fact that they had never run in those conditions before. And of course, our other fall sports, the Husky football team was off to a 2-0 start, but had a little trouble up in Altoona the other night. So our Husky football team currently 2-1, and a rare Thursday night game this week. Husky football team not at home again this week, 2 straight weeks on the road, and this time it's a Thursday night game on the road. We'll talk about some of our other fall sports teams here in a minute. So the break in between game 1 and game 2 is complete. Both teams making their way back out onto the courts. Again, Carlisle took game number 1. So Carlisle will serve here to start game 2. Amelia Morris, the lefty who did a nice job in game number 1, will try to get him started once again. Nice dig there by Hine. However, we couldn't do anything with it up in the front row, so give the point to Carlisle. So anytime you have a lefty, that ball is going to come off a little bit different. And that is the case here for Morris at Carlisle. That time Sudam is there to dig it. They'll set up Dakota Hirschberger. Hirschberger gets it across. Carlisle, though, is there to keep the possession alive. Huskies again set up Hirschberger. Nice dig in the back row by Anderson. There's Morris, and she's way too strong with that one. And so the Huskies will even it up. 1-1, game number 2. It's girls high school volleyball live from the Dog Pound tonight here on MCTV. Serve here by the freshman. And that is a nicely placed shot. I think she surprised herself by Emily Sheff, the junior. So Sheff with a nice shot into the corner, and Sheff, after getting the point, will also serve. 2 serving 1, Carlisle in front. Sheff, dug out by Sudam. Hirschberger, a little strong with the kill. So it's out of bounds here on the near side, and it's a 3-1 lead for the visitors. Carlisle was quite a bit late getting here tonight. The JV game started about almost a half an hour late. Good rally here underway. Morris gets it across. Hines sets it up. Morris again, but this time it's wide. So the lefty misses at that time for Carlisle, and the serve will go to Dakota Hirschberger and Mifflin County, trailing 2-3. Dakota gets it across, and the Huskies unable, however, to set that one up as the set attempt was a little bit wide and out of play. So the serve right back to Carlisle, and they have a 4-2 lead. Number 11, Sierra Bohannon will serve for Carlisle. Hirschberger gets it back across. Anderson mishits that one right into the net and give the point to Mifflin County. Substitution for the Lady Huskies. Grayson Haynes checks back into the front line. And serving now for Mifflin County is Paez DeVoli. And Paez DeVoli's shot a little too long. Goes out of play. Mifflin County's missed a few serves, and most of them have been strong, just like that one from only that one right into the net, so they'll give it right back, does Carlisle, as the serve by Kuntz Green went right into the net. And now a substitution happening for Carlisle, as number 4, Molly Renninger, checks in to see her first action of the game. Huskies set to serve. It's 4 serving 5. Nice dig that time for Carlisle. What do they roll here? Mifflin County into the net. So the Lady Huskies were there, did get it back over, but they inadvertently touched the net, under the net, and so the point goes to Carlisle. Thundering Herd seem a little confused on the rotation pattern here. We saw a bunch of that in the JV game earlier. And Caitlin Anderson set to serve here for the green and white of Carlisle. And that time on the return, a little bit of a mishit that time by Carly Fake, and send it right back over to Carlisle. Serve, nice effort there that time by Fake to keep that one alive as she went across the floor. Morris with a strong left hand, but the Lady Huskies were there. However, that time Fake mistimed her jump right at the net, and the lead grows to 8-4 in favor of the visitors. Fake will now be subbed out as Jamie Lee Gilbert checks back in for Mifflin County. One of the bright spots of the game so far is the young lady serving right now for Carlisle, Caitlin Anderson, the senior. Anderson gets it across. Huskies are there, however. Riley Hine will get it over the net. Strong kill attempt that time, but it was long and out of bounds by Jessica Fletcher. Give the point to Mifflin County. And the Lady Huskies will serve. It's Riley Hine back there, trailing by 3, and Hine short with that serve. Hits it into the net, and it's now 5-9. Jessica Fletcher, one of the 4 seniors for Carlisle, set to serve. Fletcher, nice dig out by Sudam. Carlisle works to return. Little tap shot to the back row off Hine and out of play, and give the point to Carlisle. And Coach Slepica has seen enough. She'll take a timeout. So Mifflin County will try to stop this run again as Carlisle sort of like the first game, a little even early, and then all of a sudden you look up and Carlisle's up 10-5. Mentioning we've got a football game this Thursday night away for Mifflin County. Girls soccer team has been off to a pretty good start this fall for the Lady Huskies, and no surprise that Aubrey Strohecker has been really registering a lot of goals for Mifflin County. A couple of hat tricks in there. When Aubrey finishes up her career, there is no question she will be leaving Mifflin County with a big chunk of the record book. And more than anything else, I know Aubrey, she, more than anything else, would like to be leaving here with helping to lead the girls to a district championship. They were close a year ago. We'll see what happens this year. Back to live action, and the serve from Fletcher is into the net, so Carlisle gives it right back to the Lady Huskies. And Olivia Sudam will serve. Sudam, nice low serve, dug out by Carlisle. Can they get it across? They do. Set for the Huskies. Hirschberger, good strong shot, but a nice save by Carlisle. They'll set it back up, and Mifflin County again will try to set Hirschberger. They do. Hirschberger's shot dug out by Anderson. Morris with that little tip shot again, but this time it's out of bounds. That little dunk has been very successful for Carlisle in this contest, but not that time. So Lady Huskies serving, 7 serving 10. Good serve. Anderson is there, however. And Anderson with a nice shot to get it back over the net. Huskies, however, are there. Hines sends it back across it to Anderson. Carlisle sets it, but the kill attempt is long. And Mifflin County now making a mini run. Emily Sheff, the junior, too strong. And Lady Huskies back within 2. And that time, unfortunately, she likes that low serve. It's very effective, too, for Sudam, but that time a little too low, as it does not get over the net. And the ball goes back over to Carlisle. So Morris, the lefty, will serve. It's 11 serving 8 here in game number 2. Shot across. Sudam always there. Hirschberger, excuse me, and that time a nice kill for Dakota Hirschberger. Many of you, if you're tuning into volleyball and haven't had a chance to see a lot of volleyball, I'm sure you know Dakota's name from the softball team. She's had a couple really good seasons already. She is definitely the kills leader here on this Lady Husky volleyball team. They set up, well, that time I think they were unsure. I thought they were setting up Hirschberger. I think a couple of the other kids did too, but a little miscommunication, and they'll give the ball right back to the Lady Thundering Herd. So Carlisle leading 12-9. We're in the middle of game number 2. Carlisle took the first one. It is the best of 5. Serve across for the Thundering Herd. Hirschberger give her the kill. That time Dakota delivered. And not only did we get the point, but Dakota will get to go back and serve. So 10 serving 12. Good dig there that time by Sudam. Hirschberger knocks it over from the back. Fletcher gets it across for Carlisle. Huskies need to get it over here, and Sudam does that. A long volley. Fletcher with a little dink shot, and the Huskies, good effort by Sudam, but unfortunately she couldn't get enough on it. And the point and the serve to Carlisle. So it's a 3-point lead, 13-10. Fletcher will serve. Sudam is there again. Riley Hine, that shot into the net, and give the point to Carlisle. So 14-10, pivotal point here in game number 2. If you're Mifflin County, you don't want to let Carlisle get away here, as they hold a 4-point lead. Dug out nicely by Hirschberger. Mifflin County struggling at the net, but they get it across. Good effort that time by Carlisle to keep that one alive, and the Huskies get a miss hit on the set that time. Well, that was a great effort, and once again it was Caitlin Anderson, the senior, who's been all over the court. She's the libero in white right there for Carlisle, and now it's a 15-10 lead. Carlisle continues to serve. Hine gets it back across for the Huskies. Fletcher gets it back for Carlisle, and now we have an out-of-bounds call. It was delayed. It was delayed, but it was an out-of-bounds call on Fletcher's shot. For those of you that don't follow volleyball, that red and white pole right there, to get it across, it's got to be inside of that. It can't be outside of that, and it was a little bit delayed, but I think it was a good call that her shot was wide. So the Huskies get the point and get the serve back. 11 serving 15. And the Huskies cannot keep the serve, as that ball gets pretty strong shot that time by Morris. Deflected off a couple of Huskies, and the ball back to Carlisle. They'll serve up 16-11. Hine with a nice little dink shot, but Carlisle is there. There's Fletcher. Fletcher gets it across. Good effort by Hirschberger to keep it alive, and Mifflin County does a nice job there. Carlisle tries another dink. Sudam digs it out, but unfortunately the Huskies couldn't get to it. And the lead grows to 6. It's 17 serving 11. Substitution now for the Huskies as Gabby Lynch checks back in, replacing Taylor Cease. So Carlisle continues to serve. That's Kuntz Green with the serve. Huskies do a nice job with it, but the shot is wide. And another point, and now the Mifflin County squad will have to try another timeout to try to slow things down. So game 2 starting to get away from us here a little bit, as the lead is 18-11 in favor of the visitors. If you missed it, if you just joined us, Carlisle's looking for their first win of the season. They are 0-4 coming in here. Mifflin County trying to build. New head coach this season. Young team, no seniors. And they are 1-3 coming in. Right now they're going to have to try to find a way to dig themselves out of a hole here in game number 2. Again, it's the best of 5. So we are set to resume play here. Carlisle continuing to serve. And the Huskies do a nice job getting that serve back over. And this time the little dink shot does not work, as Mayanna Kuntz Green hits it right into the net. And so Mifflin County will get the serve back. And let's see if Gabby Lynch can go on a little run here, as Mifflin County trails by 6. Lynch gets the serve in there for an ace. Really nicely placed for the Huskies by the junior, Gabby Lynch. So Gabby gets ready to Serve again. Gabby, left-handed serve as well for Mifflin County. Returned by Carlisle. Huskies set it up. Heim dinks it over the net, and well placed as Kuntz Green got her hands on it but couldn't control it. And the Huskies cutting into that lead. It's now 18-14. Morris, strong, out of bounds. And all of a sudden, Lady Huskies making a run. 15 serving 18 as they're back within 3. So nice little run here by Gabby Lynch. Lynch off the top of the net, it goes over. Anderson is there for Carlisle. And they get it back across. Lady Huskies will set up Hirschberger. She tries a little dunk shot. Oh, and a strong kill that time for Carlisle, as that time they set up Sierra Bonahan, a senior, and she delivered. And it's 19-15. So a nice job there by Gabby Lynch to make a little run for the Huskies. She's now subbed out, and Taylor Cease will check back in. And Anderson will serve for the green and white. Mifflin County trying to get it back across. They do so. Carlisle on the return, but it's wide and out. And the Huskies get the point. Or do they? No, they don't. I'm not exactly sure what happened there, but it's going to stay with Carlisle. That time the shot is good, an ace by Anderson, and I've mentioned her name quite a bit, Caitlin Anderson, the senior, and she's really been just a standout here tonight for Carlisle. Huskies get it to Hirschberger. Dakota gets it across, but Anderson is there. Set, and a nicely placed little dunk that time by Emily Sheff. And Carlisle's lead grows to 7. It's 22-15. Anderson continues to serve off the net. Good dive there by Sudam. But another nicely placed dunk right at the net once again by Emily Sheff. And so Mifflin County had made a run, but all of a sudden Carlisle makes a run of their own, and they're 2 points away from winning game 2. Lady Huskies, nice job getting it across, and another nicely placed, not really a spike, but a little dunk there from Jessica Fletcher. And all of a sudden it's game point. 24 serving 15, Anderson. Too strong, out of bounds. Good decision that time by Olivia Sudam. And so Mifflin County will serve. Down 8. So a lot of game points here. And Mifflin County will have to try to survive. It's 16 serving 24. Good volley, nice little dunk attempt that time for the Lady Huskies by Grayson Haynes, but Carlisle is there. Mifflin County back across. Good little volley here with game 2 on the line. Grayson does a nice job again at the net right there. They'll set it up again. Hirschberger now delivers. Good looking shot by the Lady Husky Junior. As Dakota brought that one home. So that's one. Need to run off quite a few more here. 17 serving 24. Heim, nice serve to get it across. Sheff, but Hein is there to dig it out for Mifflin County. They're going to keep going to Sheff. Sheff again, and this time she'll get the game winner. So unfortunately, Carlisle too much in game number 2 as well, as they win it by a 25-17 score, and they take a 2-0 lead here. Over in the Carlisle huddle, you can see things are some more smiles on the faces. Again, they came in here winless, and right now they have a 2-0 lead as we get ready for game number 3. And Mifflin County will get together and talk things over. Homecoming is coming up shortly here at Mifflin County High School. In school, the voting was held last Friday, and they selected a court, 8 young men and 8 young ladies who will be vying for homecoming king and queen very shortly. So homecoming will be coming up in just a couple weeks in at Mitchell Field. Not this Friday, but next Friday, they'll crown their homecoming king and queen for the fall of 22. Again, 2 minutes on the clock here between games. Mifflin County's really going to need to rally. They certainly have it in them. We expected that this would be a pretty tight contest here, but the Lady Thundering Herd have kind of taken control as they are up 2-0, but certainly just takes one game to start to turn that tide. So we'll see if Mifflin County can get a game on their side here in game number 3. If you're wondering what's going on, if you hear noise in the background, it's students there that are in attendance get to serve and try to hit pizza boxes on the other side of the floor to try to win some free food items. So the Husky student section out there trying to have a little fun between games. And we're down to 30 seconds here before game number 3 is going to get started. Husky coaching staff going over things with a couple of their players. And the buzzer sounds, and we are just about set to go here as Carlisle is making their way onto the floor. Now the Lady Huskies do as well, as we will be set to start what we hope is not the last game. Carlisle hoping it's the last game, as they're up 2-0 in this best of 5. Earlier tonight in the JV game, it was Carlisle taking that one 2-0. The final game, I didn't see game 1, but game 2, a narrow 2-point victory. Pretty exciting down the stretch, but nonetheless, Carlisle was a 2 games. That's the best of 3 in the JV games, and they took the first 2. So as she has in game 1 and game 2, the freshman Jamie Lee Gilbert will serve for Mifflin County, and we're underway with game 3. Huskies set it. Nice little dink shot placed by Gabby Lynch, and that's a winner for Lynch, and the Huskies are up 1-0. And so Jamie Lee will continue to serve for Mifflin County. Good shot to the back row. Carlisle gets it across. Huskies really hustling all over to try to get that one back, and they do. And that time a nice block for the Lady Huskies. I think that was Hine who got that one. Emily Sheff had kind of taken over in game number 2, but that time Hine says that's enough. And a miss hit. It's a double hit by Carlisle, and Lady Huskies out to a 3-0 lead. Just what the doctor ordered at this point. Jamie Lee's shot this time is a little bit wide and out, so Gilbert gets Mifflin County off to a decent start. They lead 3-1. And Morris, who's been a handful as well, will serve for Carlisle. Again, the lefty gets it over. Mifflin County is there, however. And a miss hit that time by Carly Fake. Had it set up nice. Fake just mistimed that hit a little. And give the point and the ball back to Carlisle. Morris will serve. Her team trails 2-3 here in game number 3. Shot across, nice little set. Riley Hine with a touch shot, and it's a point. So Riley Hine off to a good start here for the Huskies in game number 3. Riley just a sophomore. Again, a young team here for Mifflin County. No seniors on the squad. So it's 4 serving 2. Mifflin County in front. Lynch will serve. Good dig by Morris. And the shot across is wide by Anderson. One of the few mistakes that she's made tonight, but that time the Carlisle senior hits it wide. And the Mifflin County lead grows to 5-2. Lynch serving again. Good dig in the back by Lynch. And there's Lynch again to get it across. And Carlisle's really going to have to work to try to save this, but they do. Huskies working to get it across. Hirschberger does. Anderson is there. Fletcher tips it across. Huskies staying with it. Dakota once again. Carlisle with the set. Sheff gets it across. Riley Hine. Ooh, nice dig by Anderson. Thought Hine had a winner there. One of our best rallies of the night here. Hirschberger again, but once again Anderson was there to dig it out. As this long volley continues. And Dakota goes up and dinks it across. Hine was there and Dakota just cut right in front and dinked that one right across for the point. And the lead grows to 4, 6-2, Lady Huskies. Substitution now for Mifflin County. Grayson Haynes will check back in the front row. And Sudan will get a breather. So Riley Hine prepares to serve, or maybe not. She was going to serve, but evidently they didn't rotate properly, and so Gabby Lynch will be back there. So Lynch serving with Mifflin County in front, 6-2. Carlisle gets it across. Hirschberger, nice block, but it's out of bounds. Give the point to Hirschberger. Sierra Bonahan was up there to block it, but the block came down out of bounds across the net. So the lead grows. Biggest lead of the night for the Huskies as they lead 7-2 here in game number 3. That serve, however, is wide by Lynch. And the ball will go back over to Carlisle. So Sheff will serve. Junior for Carlisle with her team trailing by 4. Little lob serve over there. They set up Dakota. She gets it across, but Sheff is there. Good volley. Hine gets it across for the Huskies, but Carlisle sends it right back. Nice little set over there. And a dig by Coots Green, and that time the dink shot falls in for Chef. She's pretty good at that. Emily Chef. And the lead is 7-4 for Mifflin County. Chef gets it across. Huskies go to Hine. Riley gets it over. Hine caused some trouble for Carlisle. And the Huskies get the serve back. This time Riley Hine will be serving with her team in front here in game 3, 8-4. Riley Hine across the net. Will set at the net. They get it across. Mifflin County trying to set up Hirschberger. Dakota score it. Nice shot there by Dakota Hirschberger. And it's 9-4. Mifflin County up by 5. So see if Riley Hine can go on a little run here. Right now she has her team up by 5. And unfortunately that one goes into the net. So the ball goes back across to Carlisle. And Sierra Bonahan will serve. Gets it across, dug out by Lynch. Shot back across, Anderson digs, Fletcher. And the side out will go back to Carlisle. They trail 6-9. Good rally across. And that ball out of play on the far side. Huskies couldn't get it together, and the ball will go back to Carlisle. Good volley back and forth. Sudam hustles in to set it. And the shot across that time by Carly Fake is wide. And Carlisle now creeps back within 1. Lady Huskies have led all of game number 3 so far, but right now it's just a 1-point lead. Fletcher gets it across to Fake. Little dink to Grayson. She gets it across, but Mifflin County will try to send it back. Another little dink shot. Good hustle that time by Hirschberger to keep it alive. Good play at the net by both teams as this point stays alive. And a strong shot by Fletcher as she finds an empty spot in the back row, and we're tied at 9. So the early lead for the Huskies has now turned into a 9-9 score here in game number 3. Must-win game for Mifflin County to keep it alive. And that goes out of play on a good serve by Green. 10 serving 9 as Carlisle has their first lead of game 3. Shot across, Hirschberger is there. Set up Dakota for a kill, and that one is good. So Dakota Hirschberger gets the point. And the Huskies will serve. Fletcher pushes one across. Hirschberger slams it back for another point. Good job by Dakota, showing some real power here. She is without question the go-to player here on this Lady Husky volleyball team. Serve across. Carlisle tries to get it back. Good diving save, but it's wide. That was a great effort that time by Gabby Lynch, but ball just a little wide. Gabby's been all over the floor tonight. She and Sudan have made several digs for the Huskies. We're tied at 11, and the serve goes back to Carlisle, and that one's too much that time for Sudan to handle. I'll give the point to Carlisle, and they have their first lead now of game number 3. It's 12 serving 11. Shot dug out. They get it back across. Carlisle trying to keep it alive, and that shot into a couple of blockers. And it's going to be a point for Carlisle. So, 13-11. Again, can't let them get away here in the middle of this match. Serve to the back. Hirschberger was there. Sudan gets it across. Anderson there to answer. And that time, a nice block by Hirschberger, but it went out of bounds. And a timeout by the Huskies. So Mifflin County will have a little talk here as their early lead in game 3 has now turned into a 14-11 deficit as they trail Carlisle. Head coach Rome Oliver and the Lady Thundering Herd, as I mentioned, are trying to look for their first win here tonight. So Mifflin County breaks the huddle. Good timeout that time by Coach Slepika as she's trying to halt the tide here of the Thundering Herd. We'll see if it worked. And not on that first one as a really strong serve. Turns into a 15-11 lead now for Carlisle. Jessica Fletcher back there serving, and she's doing a nice job. At that time, she hits the net. So Fletcher at that time with a miss hit. That'll give the ball back to Mifflin County, and Hirschberger will take her turn serving. Dakota's certainly capable of going on a run here as our Lady Huskies trail here 15-12 in a game they must win to keep this alive. Hirschberger. Strong and a little bit long and out of play. So Dakota hits that one a little strong, and it's now 16-12. And their top server, Caitlin Anderson, will step back now for Carlisle. And as I say that, she hits it right into the net. So she'll give it right back to Mifflin County. So a couple of miss hits by two of the better players on the court here tonight. And Mifflin County gets it back, trailing 13-16. Sudan. Wide. So 3 straight serves out of play. And the serve goes back to Carlisle. Up 17-13. That serve is a good strong one. And over the net that time was Sierra Bonahan from Carlisle. She had it set up, but she was over the net, into the net, and the point went to Mifflin County. So Lady Huskies will serve, trailing by 3. And it's Jamie Lee Gilbert, the 9th grader, who will serve. Gilbert gets it across. Anderson is there. And a lot of miscommunication that time for Carlisle. As 3 players were there, nobody called it. And the point for the Huskies. Big point is a creep back to 2 points. 17-15, Carlisle with the lead. Carlisle with the return. Huskies will try to mount a set. They do. Hirschberger hits it, and it's a winner. Dakota hit it strong right to the middle. It deflected off of Fletcher. They tried to run it down, but they couldn't. And so, all of a sudden, Lady Huskies within 1. 17-16. Mifflin County trailing by a point. Gilbert with the serve. Carlisle goes to Sheff, and she gets the point this time. Sheff's very deceptive. A lot of times it's either that little touch shot or sometimes it's sort of between a real strong spike and a dunk shot. So regardless of how she does it well, and it's back to 2-point lead. And Morris serving, but she serves it right into the net. That was possibly a big turning point. She's been a pretty good server today for Carlisle, but not that time. And now the Lady Huskies will get a chance to tie this, as Gabby Lynch is set to serve it away. Good volley. Mifflin County will set it. Good save. I don't know how they saved that, but they did. But Riley Hine is there. Riley Hine puts it away. So the sophomore gets one through. And we're tied at 18. So game 3 could go either way here. Huskies really need it. They trail 2-0. Anderson gets it across. Huskies will set it for Hirschberger. Dakota. Nice dig by Morris. They set Fletcher. Fletcher across. Nice dig there again by Sudam. Hirschberger sends it across for the Huskies. Carlisle sends it back. Good volley here at a pivotal point. We're tied at 18. And that's going to go into the net. Shot attempt that time by Patience Oliveira. And for the first time tonight, it's timeout Carlisle. So the Huskies have mounted a good, strong fight here in game 3. And the timeout by Carlisle is taken, with the Lady Thundering Herd trailing your Huskies 19-18. First 2 games rather convincingly went to Carlisle, but game 3's been a little bit of a different story. Let's see if the Huskies can finish this off. They are 6 points away with a 19-18 lead. You must win by 2 in volleyball, so it's not the first team to 25. It's the first team to 25 with a 2-point lead. So the timeout is over, and the Lady Huskies will take the court with Gabby Lynch hoping to continue this run she's been on. So Lynch will serve. It's a 1-point lead for the Lady Huskies. Good serve by Lynch and a point. Really nice serve by Gabby, and all of a sudden Mifflin County's up by 2 and 5 points away from a win here in game 3. Lynch, a junior here for the Lady Huskies. Lynch gets it across. Nice dig by Morris to save it for Carlisle. Lady Huskies set it for Hirschberger. Her shot across, but Carlisle is there to return it. Mifflin County again will set it, this time for Hine, and Riley delivers. Riley Hine delivers. And the lead is 3 at 21-18. So So Lynch will serve here. Huskies up by 3. Let's see if they can finish out game number 3. Nice serve, and that'll be a point. And you can feel it right now in the gym. Lady Huskies are fired up. Four-point lead. It's 22, serving 18. And another point for Lynch. And Mifflin County can do no wrong now. They're 2 points away from taking game 3. Really nice runs here for Gabby serving in this third game. Gets it across. Carlisle to Anderson, and she hits it into the net. What a turnaround here for Mifflin County, as they now have a 6-point lead, and this will be game point here for game number 3. It looks like this might be a quick night, but Mifflin County says no. Lynch. Huskies need a point here to end this. Lynch sets it. Hirschberger, Anderson, and a winner. Dakota Hirschberger at the net. And Mifflin County solidly takes game number 3. And what looked like it could be a 3-0 shutout. Not so fast. Mifflin County has responded and will go to at least a game 4. Again, it's a best of 5. Carlisle leading now 2-1. And we'll have again a break here in between game number 3 and 4. Difference in that game for the Lady Huskies, Gabby Lynch was certainly effective serving. She had 2 really good runs when her turn came up to serve. Hirschberger also, you can see that Mifflin County tries to set Dakota, and she delivered pretty well there in game number 3. Mifflin County in their huddle. You take a look inside the huddle. That is the varsity head coach, Jenna Slepika, in the purple t-shirt right there. Her assistant is in the gray as they talk to the Lady Huskies. Down to a minute. Clock running here in between games 3 and 4. Big question is, can the Lady Huskies get it to game 5? You got to like Mifflin County's chances if they can get it to a game 5. But we'll see what happens here in game 4. Again, Carlisle 0-4 coming in. You got to think, I mean, they were up 2-0. It looked like they were going to take game 3, and then Mifflin County goes on a run. And if the Huskies could take game 4, you got to think that Carlisle would be on their heels in a 5th and deciding game. But we've got to win game 4 first. So let's see what our Lady Huskies can do. Both teams back out on the court. Ready to go here. We mentioned Carlisle was late getting here tonight, and it's going to be a late night for them. It's a long trip to Carlisle. It's going to be a late night getting back home as well. Hopefully a little bit later than they might even think if Mifflin County can take them to game 5. So here we go. Game number 4 ready to start. Morris will serve for the Thundering Herd. Gets the serve across. Hirschberger digs. Mifflin County trying to get it across. Hine. Oh, Riley's caught fire here in the last half hour. Nicely placed shot right in that hole in the middle of the court. So it's 1-0 Mifflin County. Serve will go to Mifflin County, and Gilbert, the freshman, will serve it. And that shot is out. Little too strong by Carlisle. Or wait a second, they're going to call it in. They overruled that time, the head officials did. And so they call that in, not out. And the point goes to Carlisle. So 1-1. Emily Sheff will serve. Little volley back and forth. Carlisle gets it back across. Gilbert to Sudam. To Hirschberger, and it's a winner. So Dakota puts it right in front of the back row. And a 2-1 lead for the Huskies. And here is Lynch, who really served well in game number 4. And out is the call. It was close, but a little long. And it's 2-2. So Lynch unable to put that one in. The serve will go right back over to Sierra Bonahan and the Lady Herd. Carlisle serving. Hines' shot is blocked, but the Huskies are there to save it. Hines' shot is blocked again, and a nice job that time by number 17. Haven't called her name much tonight, Brummer, but she comes up big right there on that point. Ashby Brummer gives Carlisle a 3-2 lead in the serve back. Huskies set up Dakota. Hirschberger, bang, she delivers in the near corner. So Dakota answers right back, evens the score at 3s, and Riley Hine will take her turn at the serve. Dakota, bang! Dakota is on fire here. It's a little bit strong earlier, but it seems like she's made an adjustment, and it's paying off here in games 3 and now 4. Mifflin County serving with a 1-point lead. And that serve is not handled. Give the point to the Huskies. So it's 5-3. And it's Riley Hine who will try to make a little run here at serve for Mifflin County. Riley into the net. And that'll turn it back over to Carlisle. So Carlisle will serve here, trailing 5-4. Fletcher into the net. Carlisle looks a step slower than they were. It looks like momentum has definitely shifted to the Lady Huskies if they can just keep it going. They will serve here up 6-4 in game number 4. Huskies keep it alive. And Gilbert gets it over the net. Carlisle tries to answer, and the shot is blocked. Nice job there for the Huskies as they get the point. And the lead is 7-4. And now we've got some sweat, I believe, on the floor that'll need taken care of. So a little bit of cleanup work being done by our head coach. And Huskies will continue to serve with a 3-point lead. Anderson. Sudam. Gilbert. Hirschberger. Carlisle still there. Good shot across, and that time they get the winner. Dakota was there, but couldn't quite control it. It goes out of bounds on the near side. And the point and the serve to Carlisle. Caitlin Anderson set to serve for the visitors. Strong serve that time by Anderson. Good dig, however, for the Huskies, and Hirschberger tries to just plink one across, and a nicely placed shot. What are we calling here? Officials seem to be in a disagreement over what they're calling here, and they're going to give the point. I know the Husky bench was hoping that they would call, two hands on that ball or cupping the ball, but nonetheless, they get it back as that went out of bounds on the next serve. So. (8-6). Anybody's game here in game number 4. Hirschberger. And Dakota hits that one into the net. And the serve goes right back to Carlisle. Fletcher serves across. Good serve that time. Dakota couldn't quite get under it. And it's 8-7. So Fletcher will continue to serve here. We're tied at 8 in game number 4. And she serves that one into the net. I think we're seeing on both teams a little bit of fatigue here setting in game number 4. Certainly in Carlisle we're seeing it. They are not nearly as quick a step as they were earlier. Lady Huskies riding some momentum, serving with a 1-point lead. Sudam gets it over. Carlisle working on the return. Huskies are there. Hirschberger from the back with a little dunk shot. Anderson is there. Anderson back across. Hirschberger digs it out. Here's Lynch. Lynch with a shot that's blocked and out of bounds, and the point to the Huskies. Hit it strong right off Sierra Bonahan. And Mifflin County with a 2-point lead. Serve across is a good one. Set up for Morris, but Morris's shot is too long. And the Lady Huskies lead by 3. 11-8. The shots that were in earlier for Carlisle are not in here late. That's off Anderson, but they keep it alive, and Anderson with a nice shot to get it back across. Huskies to Hirschberger, and Dakota, bang, scores again. And another timeout for Carlisle. So timeout Carlisle. Huskies trying to keep the pedal to the metal here as they have a 12-8 lead here in game number 4. It's a must-win game to try to get to game 5. So after the timeout, Mifflin County heading back out onto the court with that 4-point lead. Ashley Sudam still serving for the Lady Huskies. And Ashley with a nice serve to the back line. Carlisle gets it across. Hine sends it to the middle. Carlisle is there. Mifflin County sets it again. Hine again across. This time Anderson answers. Hirschberger from the back, and now they set Hirschberger up to the front. Tries a little drop shot, no good, and Sheff tries a little dunk shot, but Dakota keeps it alive. Really good rally going here. And good save by Carlisle. I can't believe they got to that point. Well, now they call it out. They call it out. I thought it was in. That was a great effort that time by Fletcher and Bonahan. But the shot rolled wide, and the Huskies up by 5. Mifflin County seizing control, and it's an ace. And right now, they are just mowing over the Herd. 14-8. What a difference a couple of games make here. That time the serve is long by Sudam. And the ball goes back to Carlisle. But Carlisle looked like they could do no wrong in the first 2 games. And halfway through game 3, and all of a sudden, everything changed. Thundering Herd will serve here, down 5. Morris. Good serve that time, but Sudam keeps it alive, but it's out of bounds. Good effort by the Huskies, but to no avail. And it's now 14-10. 10 serving 14. And she hits it into the net. And so the Lady Huskies get it back. Carly Fake back in the game. And the freshman, Gilbert, will serve. And that goes out of play. Fletcher was trying to set Sheff and hit it backwards and out. And it's a 6-point lead for the Huskies. And make it 7. Mifflin County can do no wrong here as they've built a 7-point lead. It's 17-10. Gilbert continues to serve. Gets it across the net. Time of play at the net. Gilbert tried to get it across, but Sheff was there and give the point to Carlisle. So Lady Thundering Herd serving, but it's 11 serving 17. Sheff gets it across. And a nice shot that time for Mifflin County by Carly Fake. Fake hit it right in a gap. Nobody there for Carlisle. And the lead is 18-11. 7 points to force a game number 5. Nice serve. Anderson there for Carlisle. Bird gets it across. Mifflin County working on the return. Hine. Anderson with a save, and Anderson gets it back across, but it's wide. And you can just see on the faces of Carlisle that they are very concerned that their shots early are no longer true. Mifflin County pulling away now, 19-11 here. Shot goes over the net, and Carlisle really confused. Players running into each other. I think there's going to need to be a timeout here by Carlisle by Coach Rome, but maybe not. She just goes out and talks to them. It's 20-11. Lady Huskies. Lynch serves. Good serve to the back row. Fletcher gets it across for Carlisle. Mifflin County will group and set up Hirschberger, and we have a double hit called on the Huskies. Official on the far side ruling it was 2 touches, and so it goes back to Carlisle, but they're trailing here 20-12. Fletcher, serve off Lynch, and unable to be saved that time by Sudam. So it's 13 serving 20. Body language has really changed on both sides of the net. Served by Fletcher. Lynch is there. Gilbert. Hine. Oh, and it's another hole. And Carlisle just can't get it going, and that's just a little dink over the net and nobody there. 21-13. Mifflin County storming back. Hine. Dug out by Morris. And that'll be a point for Carlisle. As the Huskies tried to get it across, but a carry was called. So they tried to get it over the net. But the lead is 21-14. And the serve goes to Kuntz Green. Green across the net. Gilbert sets up Hirschberger. Carlisle working on the return, and it's out. Shot by Fletcher was wide. And Mifflin County can smell game 4 here, as it's 22-14. The Lady Huskies with the lead. If they win this, we'll go to a 5th and deciding game. And now stopping play here a little bit for, again, I think some sweat on the court. As Rome Oliver, the head coach for Carlisle, goes out to clean things up a little bit on their side. All right, set to resume play. Huskies serving, up 22-14. That hits the top of the net and goes over. Mifflin County setting it. And another point for the Huskies as Fletcher couldn't deliver. Mifflin County now 2 points away from taking this one. Serve is a good one. Carlisle on the return. Fletcher gets it across. Mifflin County sets up Hirschberger. The set to Kuntz Green. A nice diving save. And the Huskies keep it alive and somehow get it over the net. Oh my. That's the save of the night. Can they get it again? No, not this time. Boy, that was an unbelievable save by the Huskies. But give Carlisle credit, they stayed with it. And it's 23-15. Again, Mifflin County 2 points away from winning. Game number 2 and evening this thing up. Game 4, excuse me. And Carlisle again just not communicating, but they got lucky that time and got it over. Huskies send it across. There's the set. Fletcher. Nice save by Mifflin County. Hirschberger gets it across. Fletcher to Sheff. Mifflin County is there. There's Anderson in the back row for Carlisle. Kuntz Green gets it across. Mifflin County though on the return. Hirschberger gets it across. Green, they set up Sheff in the front row, but Hirschberger's there again and again. Oh, and that one's just wide. That was a nice rally there for both teams. And Dakota hit it a little bit strong. And a couple points now here for Carlisle. They've got a long way to go though. They trail 16-23 and make it 17-23. It was Caitlin Anderson who's serving now that went on a big run of 8 or 9 points in game number 1, and she's going to try to make that happen again, but no. Hits it right into the net, and now the Lady Huskies just need a point to force game 5. This game seemed like this match, I should say, seemed like it was over, but not to be. Hirschberger with the serve. Carlisle trying to keep it alive. Anderson does. She gets it back across. Mifflin County will work. Hirschberger with a shot into the net and no good. So, back to Carlisle, but they've got to go on a run here. 6 game points in a row for Mifflin County. First one's across. Gilbert sets Hirschberger. Carlisle sets Kuntz Green. She gets it across. Grayson Ains gets it across. Fletcher, no good. Huskies win game number 4. And we will go to a 5th and deciding game here in the Dog Pound. Wow. So we'll take a breather. And the Huskies will try to win this thing. So a miraculous comeback. As dominant as Carlisle was in games 1 and 2, the Huskies have been even more so in games 3 and 4. So give your Lady Huskies some credit for staying in there. They could have easily checked out in game 3. It didn't look good. But they have rallied and rallied strong. So we're 2 minutes away from the 5th and deciding game. Gonna let you just take a look inside the Mifflin County huddle as the girls get set for game 5. This will be a really big win for the girls, especially considering how this game has gone. Head coach Rome Oliver has taken her girls out of the gym to try to regroup. The momentum inside has not been good for Carlisle, so they have now checked out and gone out into the hallway to try and regroup. 1 minute, and we'll see what Mifflin County can do. If they can bring it home, it'd be a heck of a comeback if they could reel off 3 straight. Jenna Slepica, give her credit. She's rallied the troops here. It's her first year as your Lady Husky volleyball coach. They're trying to pick up their 2nd win of the season here tonight. Let's see if they can pull it off. Carlisle has still not returned to the gym. We're going to have to here in a few seconds as we pan across to their side of the floor. And there's the buzzer, and here they come. So Carlisle really tried to regroup, just wanted to get out of the gym for a minute. Now they're back. But let's see if your Lady Huskies can finish the deal. Game 5 is to 15 points, not 25. So let's see who can get to that number first. So Carlisle will have the serve. Morris will serve it. And we're underway in game number 5. Back across by Hirschberger. Nice dig there for the Huskies. Is it in? It is. Big first point to keep that mo going. Carly Fake with a nice dive, a little drop shot, and pay dirt. And it's 1-0 Lady Huskies. Gilbert, the freshman, ready to serve. And unfortunately into the net, and that'll give it right back to Carlisle. So 1-1. Emily Sheff will serve for Carlisle. Sheff gets it across. Hine on the return. Carlisle working it back. Fletcher gets it over. Huskies are there. And that's into the net. Fletcher couldn't get it up high enough, right into the net. And the ball back to Mifflin County, and the Lady Huskies up 2-1. And Gabby Lynch, who really started this turnaround with her serves in game number 3, will serve now for the Huskies with a 1-point lead. Lynch gets it across. Anderson. And they get the return. That was right on the line, so the Huskies play it. And Riley Hine with a shot and a winner. Hine. Riley's done a nice job finding a gap right in the middle of the court. And it's a 3-1 lead for Mifflin County. Serve is good. Carlisle working on the return. They get it across, and this time the Huskies cannot get the job done as it goes out of play, out of bounds. Give the point and the serve back to Carlisle. They trail, however, 2-3. Every point means more here, as this is the 5th and deciding game of this match. There's the set for Hirschberger. It's blocked, but it's out of bounds. Fletcher went up and tried to meet her, but Riley just hit it, or excuse me, Dakota just hit it too hard, right off the block. and it's a 4-2 lead. Be nice if Mifflin County could get a little breathing room here. And they do. Carlisle looked nothing like a team that was 0-4 coming in, but the last 3 games it's been a different Carlisle team. Serve across. Riley Hine plays it, and a nice save that time for Carlisle. Little push shot by Grayson Haynes, but Chef was there to get it back. And now Carlisle will serve, down 5-3. Serve across. Mifflin County will set. Hirschberger, bang! Dakota delivers again. And the lead is 6-3. It feels like in the gym that this game is, they're just taking over Mifflin County. Feels like something big would have to happen to stop this momentum. Mifflin County's just really on a run. Served by the Lady Huskies. Fletcher gets it across. Mifflin County will set. Grayson Haynes, and it's a little bit too long, out of bounds. So Haynes hits it a little bit too strong, and the Husky lead back to 2. Carlisle will serve, 4 serving 6, and Anderson back in there now to serve for the Herd. Shot across. Mifflin County gets it over. Carlisle gets it back. Huskies. Little push shot over there by Gilbert. Fletcher gets it that time. She's missed the last couple, but give her credit. Jessica Fletcher, the senior from Carlisle that time, hit it off a couple of Husky hands in the front line, and they're back within 1. So Anderson serving, 5 serving 6. Good dig that time for the Huskies by Sudam. And Anderson shoots it a little too long, and the front line couldn't play it and give it back to the Huskies. So Dakota Hirschberger now goes to the serve, with Mifflin County up 2, 7-5. Dakota, serve across, dug out. Chef can't get it. And it's 8-5. And a timeout. A timeout, Carlisle. Your Lady Huskies are fired up. If you ever wanted to see an example of what momentum can do in a high school sporting event, you're seeing it here tonight. And again, give the girls credit. If we rewind this back to game 3, not only were they down 2-0, but they were down on the board in game 3, and it looked over. And just all of a sudden, a couple little serve runs, and they got in front, and once they won that game, they have had Carlisle in the rearview mirror the rest of the way. So after the timeout, we're back out on the court. Mifflin County up 8-5, trying to seal the deal here and take the 5th and deciding game. Dakota Hirschberger gets the serve across. Anderson is there. Carlisle gets the return. Hirschberger again, it's over. Into the net, and it crawled across the top. Dakota would not be denied. And it's 9-5. Hirschberger serves again. Anderson digs it out. Sudam is there for the Huskies. They go to Lynch, and she scores. And I think this, you could just see by looking at the Carlisle players, they are totally frustrated as Gabby Lynch delivered a winner there. And all of a sudden the Huskies are up 10-5. Hirschberger continues to serve, and that's a winner. And Carlisle has just absolutely not been able to respond to this Husky momentum in the dog pound tonight. Dakota continues to serve. It's an 11-5 lead. Anderson returns. The Huskies are there. Carlisle trying to answer back. Gilbert gets it to Lynch, and that time it will not go over and give the point to Carlisle. Good effort there by Gilbert and Lynch, but to no avail. And so Fletcher will now serve for Carlisle. They trail 6-11. Fletcher's serve, hit by Sudam to Gilbert. Grayson gets it across. They go to Sheff. Sheff's shot to the back row is good. Nicely placed shot that time by the junior from Carlisle as Sheff puts it in, and it's 11-7. So Carlisle starting on a little run here. Fletcher continuing to serve for the Herd. Shot goes over, dug out nicely, and the Huskies will return. Hirschberger gets it across. Carlisle working on the return. They get it back. Mifflin County sets on the near side to Lynch, but her shot is too strong, out of bounds. So Lynch hits it too strong, and a little run now by Carlisle, and it's 11-8. So 8 serving 11. Fletcher into the net, and that was a big one. And now the Huskies have the serve as they hone in on a big comeback win. Sudam, the junior, will serve for Mifflin County. She gets it across, and there's a winner. There's an ace. And it's 13-8. And Carlisle is going to have a long bus ride home tonight wondering what happened. Coach Rome calls a timeout. She's going to talk to them. But things have certainly turned in favor of the Huskies as they are just 2 points away from ending this. Of course, like always, the last 2 points can be the most difficult. Sort of like in baseball, the last 3 outs are definitely the most difficult. So let's see if your Huskies can end this thing. It's 13 serving 8. Olivia Sudam trying to serve it out here for the home team. Sudam gets it across, nicely placed, and that's a winner. And they're now 1 point away. Boy, you have to feel good for these girls tonight. Never say die attitude could be rewarded right here. Sudam trying to win it, gets it across. Anderson sets it up. Fletcher's shot is over, and the Huskies will work on the return. Lynch, little drop shot. Fletcher, and now a backhanded shot goes across, and Mifflin County will work on the return. There's Hirschberger for the win. It's over. The Lady Huskies have come back from down 2 games to none, and they win it here at home, defeating Carlisle 15-8 in the 5th and deciding game. What a victory for your Lady Huskies. Wow. Well, that's a wrap here for high school volleyball at MCTV. We couldn't have picked a better game to do for the first one. Your Lady Huskies win it 3-2 over visiting Carlisle. And they improve now to 2-3 on the season. The loss will drop the Herd to 0-5. That's it for tonight's broadcast. On behalf of all of us at MCTV, we thank you for tuning in for high school sports on Mifflin County Television. That's a wrap, folks. Next week, we'll be back with more live high school sports for you. High school football in 2 weeks, and we'll get the rest of the schedule out to you very shortly. Again, Mifflin County wins it